am CBD Bot. Today, we will be doing a video film tutorial. Please direct your attention to the items I have in the background. We will be discussing the proper operation of tripod and Panasonic camcorder using PT technology and batteries.
To properly utilize this unit, we must first unzip, grab tripod. You will notice tripod has 3 legs. When you replace tripod, make sure to keep all legs tightened. But for now, this will be okay. So you want to make sure you know the height to which you are setting your tripod. First, unleash the legs one by one. Wow, whoever put this away did a really bad job. Okay, now that your legs are free, we are going to be stabilizing this tripod. Now, you will notice there is a bubble on the back of your tripod. You must make sure that this bubble is in the center of the circle, or else your shot will be, as humanoids say, lopsided. Our bubble is too far to the right side, so we must bring up the left side. Okay, now that the bubble is in the center, we can continue. Notice, Notice the numerous functions of the tripod. You have vertical movement. You can adjust this with this knob to slide your camera on. Wait, I have to do that next.
Now we got it. Action. Initiating overdrive. Alright, so now that we have a perfectly level tripod and it is stable on this ground floor, we must go on to the camera, open up your bag by unzipping both zippers at once, like so. Now, open your bag, retrieve your camera. Notice it has a lens. It has a built-in microphone, 2 audio channels. It has a digital video screen. It can record this way to where you can see it, or this way to the person filming. You can look through here. Your P2 HD card goes in here. Do not lose this card. It is expensive, outdated technology that is not hard to locate, not easy to locate. You have HDMI, DVC, PRO, DV. You have an SDI out. Shit. You have SDI out. You have cam remote for remote shooting and initiating remote clips. For audio video output controls, we have RCA red and white and a video yellow port. For filming and hearing your audio, we have headphones. Insert headphones here. To insert your P2 HD card, press down and open. I have an invisible New Age PT card. You put it in here, close it. You now have memory. Now, you will need a battery. Make sure you charge your battery before going out into the field to film. You will regret it if not. Find the little golden teeth. Go in, push down. You now have a accessible battery. To power camera on, you will use this. Push down. Your camera is now on. To record, press the record button. Now that you are familiar with all the basic features, we will now discuss setting up your shot correctly to make sure you have optimized conditions for whatever you are shooting. Now, here are your white balance controls. We will mount the camera on the tripod, and then we will learn how to properly utilize controls. First thing you need to know, make sure this is loose. Press this button, slide camera in from the back. Nice, steady, and slow. Wait for a click and secure. And secure this side like so. Now that we have our tripod and camera mounted, we must discuss controls such as white balance. Your white balance button resides here on the front face of the camera below the lens. To white balance, simply set your white balance as so. Find white sheet of paper. Now point at your light source. Make sure entire field of vision is white. Hold down auto white balance until it says it is balanced. Now that you have your white balance reading, we will proceed to zoom. Right here you have your zoom. Right here you have your zoom control. Your lens comes equipped with a depth zoom, analog zoom. You can choose either to use the servo motor driven zoom or manual zoom. The manual zoom is less precise. The servo zoom is smooth as operated by a motor like yours truly. Now, what else do we have on the lens? We have our focus. Now, you must use manual focus. If you use auto focus, you are pathetic and should not be filming. Now, let's get to it. Say you want to focus. Just drag your finger along the focus wheel until it is focused on the object you desire to be in the foreground. Make sure not to include it in the background. Now, We also have built-in filters in the lens, but you do not need to mess with those as of right now. This is a beginner's tutorial. Now that we know about zooming, white balance, tripods, mounting, and getting the correct shot while operating the camera properly, we must now discuss audio. As you can tell, quite obviously, I am using a lavalier microphone. It is equipped with your camera. Make sure to plug it in to audio input number 1. We also have audio input number 2 if you are having a conversation or have multiple microphones. But for this application, we only need microphone 1. You can adjust your audio levels here. Notice the piece of plastic covering the tops, because if you get really excited while filming, you don't want to accidentally nudge and blow out your speakers and the headphones of the person behind the audio. Now, what else? As stated before, you have audio video outs. Headphones go here. You can select your audio channels and inputs from these, toggle them wisely, make sure you have the correct audio channels before resuming filming. Now, one more thing. If you choose not to use your line-in, your stock microphone, turn it off here. If you choose to use a line-in microphone, turn it on here. I think we have covered the basics of operating a Panasonic P2 HD camcorder. Yeah, that does it. Now time to correctly put it back in the bag. Your mic fell. Yep, that does it. Now time to properly stow away our camera and tripod. Please pay close attention to CBD Bot, as I will be correctly demonstrating how to stow your camera. Now, if you are not aware, these things lock when the tripod is not set up as well, so make sure to do that when you are stowing your tripod. I repeat, make sure to do that, as it can cause issues if you do not. Now, okay. Now, press this button while releasing here. Slide camera off gently. Make sure it is in compact position. Release battery. Make sure, if you are not stowing your SD card in camera, that it goes in a proper case. Open camera bag. Carefully place camera. Place battery onto the side. Headphones. Lavalier microphones, and other accessories such as XLR cable must be properly stowed. Notice a very clean and correct way of stowing with Velcro positioned as so. If you are smart, you will use this handle and zip piece both in unison. Make sure to clip the clip over the zip and equip the camera with a sense of safety. Now you have a properly stowed camera. We will now move on to the tripod. Loosen this, retighten it. You can pull up in the center. Make sure to center stabilize as not to stress components. You will now open open all of these valves. Do not pinch your humanoid carbon-based fingers as they may be injured. I do not feel pain. I am a robot. Now, fasten valves. One, two, three. Die, humanoid. Just kidding. It's a tripod, not a Gatling machine gun. Now, we will properly stow tripod in bag. Lean on stable surface. Tough tripod. Grasp both edges. Now you have a properly stowed tripod. Return to OCCC campus in less than 24 hours, or you must donate $1 United States to charity. Thank you. This has been another video tutorial by CBD Bot. Consider subscribe. Thank you.